Set in the summer of 1959, Stand By Me follows four best friends on an adventure searching for the body of a missing boy.
Hey, it's not that deep. You can walk across.
It was one of Rob Reiner's earliest directing jobs and remains a personal favorite.
It was also my childhood. 1959 is when I was 12 going on 13. It was also the first film that I made that wasn't anything my father would ever have made, and that was a big hurdle for me to break away.
What's it like to be sitting here with these guys
Well,
again?
it's fun to look down this row here and see the kid who was the schlubby fat kid is now the handsomest, stud.
Jerry O'Connell was the baby of the group, Vern Tessio.
You think Mighty Mouse could beat up Superman? What are you, cracked?
I was healthy. I don't think I was fat.
You were pleasing tons.
Because I recall you improvising the line, "Oh yeah, go ahead, spit at the fat kid."
Great, spit at the fat kid, real good.
Corey Feldman played Teddy, an angry kid with an abusive father.
Just like the beach in Normandy.
The reason he chose me is because when I came in and read for it, he immediately knew there was no other kid that had that kind of pain in his past.
Will Wheaton was Gordy, the sensitive, aspiring writer.
I think that one of the reasons Stand By Me is such an honest movie is that Rob found four young actors who basically were the archetypes we were all playing.
Reiner's old high school friend Richard Dreyfuss narrated the film after Reiner tried other actors and even voicing it himself.
That's Chopper.
Chopper was my first lesson in the vast difference between myth and reality.
I was really nervous doing the voiceovers because I had not gone through all the experiences that you'd gone through, and I had to keep the film up.
Chambers at the tape!
The late River Phoenix, who died tragically of an overdose in 1993, completed the foursome as Chris, the wise leader from the wrong side of the tracks.
I just wish that I could go someplace where nobody knows me.
Sorely missed, especially on this day.
This is the first time being here with you guys that I really feel that he's gone.
At the end of the film, in a now chilling scene, we see young River disappear into thin air.
It was a dramatic way of showing the passing of one of the characters. Looking at it subsequently in all those years, it's just so surreal and disturbing to me.
The boys say they bonded off the set because Reiner made filming like summer camp.
Rob would have us play softball every weekend. Those are like really happy memories. There were just so many. River rafting.
The river rafting was awesome.
Rob let us go up in the movie crane.
One of the movie's most memorable scenes was the hardest to film.
They were never in danger. There was no train behind them because the train was so far away. We had a 600mm lens that made it look like the train was right on top of. When we started filming, they would go, running down the track like this. I said, fellas, you gotta imagine that there's a big train that's gonna run over you. Meanwhile, there's guys pushing a camera on a dolly and it's 100 degrees out there. And finally I said, listen, you two. I said, you see those guys over there? They're tired. And if you're not scared that the train is going to kill you, be scared that I'm going to kill you.
And we burst into tears.
The film was a low-budget independent that almost wasn't released.
My father said, listen, when you go to school, okay, don't tell anybody you made this movie because I hate to tell you this, but these things never get released.
But when audiences saw it, they connected and remembered. They never had any friends later on like the ones when they were 12.
We were those kids at 12 years old. Those moments, just like in the film, each of us will remember that for the rest of our lives.
And I have to tell